Night SmackDown. It's 2 hours. It feels like 3. How do you manage to take a 2-hour show, make it feel like 3 hours, and why is it still boring? Oh! We got no Sami Zayn tonight. You know, he was the WWE Champion for a whole 9 days. No Sami Zayn tonight. But we got Cody Rhodes and CM Punk. Official. For SummerSlam. Was there an elaborate way that we got here? Was there a major angle, a major storyline, a major situation? Nah, just make the match, man. We got a bunch of tickets to sell. We can't be bothered with that nonsense. Gunther's one step closer to getting Nick Aldis in the ring. And my guy Baron Corbin is back. Thank God. He has nothing to do with Danhausen. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk SmackDown tonight. I'd rather not. It wasn't all bad, but still very boring. On this Friday night, all I want to know is, what the fuck are you guys drinking? I'll see you over there. It also isn't about excuses. WWE has failed creatively. AEW has failed fundamentally. So why did Triple H lose the plot? Why did Tony Khan abandon everything that made AEW special? Because nobody is committed to the one thing that actually matters. Long-term booking. What is going on, guys? Thank you so very much for joining me right here on Off the Script. This is your Friday Night SmackDown post-show for your July 10th, 2026. I'm your host, JD from New York. As always, coming to you live from the OTS Beer Garden. Thank you guys so very much for joining me on this Friday evening, wherever you may be. You know, I was looking forward to this SmackDown tonight, believe it or not. A lot going on for this show tonight. It's back to 2 hours. It should be an easy watch. CM Punk is the WWE Champion. We got tensions with Cody. We got tensions with Sami. We got tensions with Gunther. Cody Rhodes and CM Punk has been long rumored as the WWE Championship match for SummerSlam. It was actually supposed to be the WWE Championship match at WrestleMania this year. That did not happen. It did not happen because Seth Rollins got hurt. Seth Rollins got hurt at Crown Jewel in October, and he didn't come back until a few weeks before WrestleMania. They gave him a match with Gunther because it was a late addition to the card. But at that point, WWE needed a major main event to sell for WrestleMania. And the only thing that they had on their table, the biggest match that they had at their disposal, was Roman Reigns and CM Punk. Now, the build largely was okay. There was nothing earth-shattering about the build or the story. There wasn't anything overly interesting about the story. They did that one great promo after Roman Reigns won the Royal Rumble. And then after that, everything just kind of fell flat. It went downhill. Everything that they did resulted in probably the best WWE match all year. Main event was incredible. CM Punk lost the World Heavyweight Championship. The reason why I say it should have happened at WrestleMania and the reason why it was due to Seth Rollins is because Seth Rollins was supposed to wrestle Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, not CM Punk. It was supposed to be Seth Rollins dropping the title to Roman thanks to Braun Breaker, where we would officially get the end of Seth Rollins in the Vision and move him on to be a babyface. That's the way everything was laid out. That's the way everything was supposed to transpire. And CM Punk was supposed to wrestle Cody Rhodes. Triple H is clearly running the same playbook that he had for WrestleMania, which he couldn't at SummerSlam. Now, A, I'm not surprised. B, good. These are the two biggest main events that you could possibly do right now. And no, it's not Roman and Oba. I'm sorry to let everybody down, but Roman and Oba is not the biggest main event coming off of Monday Night Raw right now. It will be come WrestleMania next year. Tie up these loose ends with Rollins, get Rollins out of the title picture, and then move Roman on to do whatever he's got to do next. The reason why Cody and CM Punk is so interesting to me is because they have a lot of similarities. Two huge fan favorites. They both come from AEW. They were both there at the same time. There's a lot that they could actually tap into. Cody walked away from WWE on his own. Cody went to go reinvent himself on the indies and make himself into a main event player. He started a rival promotion, ended up leaving that rival promotion because he felt it was time in his life to come back home. He felt right now was the time to go and achieve that dream and finish his story and make his father proud. If not now, there may never be another opportunity. CM Punk was fired on his wedding day. CM Punk was fired by Vince McMahon. CM Punk left pro wrestling for 8 years. The one man that brought him back to pro wrestling was Tony Khan. Paid him a boatload of money in the vicinity of $5 million a year. CM Punk made AEW feel legitimate. CM Punk made AEW feel like a true number two. CM Punk made AEW feel like an alternative. Then he left. He came back home. This is a great story to tell. This is the biggest match that WWE has on the table, period. There is no bigger match. The only other match that is bigger is Rock and Roman, and I'm not even going to say that's number one because Rock is never around. I can't put him in the discussion unless he's on TV semi-regularly. Triple H has got a lot of tickets to sell. He's got a lot of tickets to sell for SummerSlam. They are struggling Big time. And I tweeted about it because there was a tweet that went out yesterday by WrestleTix. Right now, as of yesterday, their tweet went up at 8:01 p.m. on July 9th. It's got 2.8 million views. SummerSlam, as of yesterday, this is Saturday, 22,069 tickets out the door. The setup for US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis is 29,535. There's close to 6,000 tickets still left remaining. When you see that there's no effort, and when you see that there's no story, and when you see Triple H taking the laziest route possible to get us the biggest match that is currently available to them in the main event of SummerSlam for the WWE Championship, when you see that there's no Sami Zayn involved, when you see that they took the belt off Sami Zayn after 9 days, now you see why. SummerSlam last year did 50 and 60,000 on night 1 and night 2. WWE did over 110,000 people at SummerSlam last year for a 2-night event in New Jersey. Is Minnesota, New Jersey? No. Is the economy worse today than it was last year? Absolutely. Ticket prices are up. Fuel is up. Jet fuel, car fuel. Day-to-day living is worse today than it is in 2025. Hotel, flights, food, accommodations, you name it, it's all up. When Mark Shapiro is out there publicly addressing the ticket prices and the fact that they could go even deeper, charging you whatever they want, publicly admitting that Vince McMahon catered to nothing but the families, you see why that SummerSlam this year is trending well below expectations. Our friends over at WrestleVotes even made a comment today on Twitter saying that the ticket sales for SummerSlam is just not an overnight thing because they saw the tweet, and I'm sure they went to their sources and asked appropriately what the internal feeling is about SummerSlam. This has been an internal worry for a very long time. As soon as they announced the tickets going on sale and they saw the trend in selling the tickets, this has been a worry internally in WWE for weeks. So when you see Cody Rhodes and CM Punk announced as the main event of SummerSlam in the laziest, most low-effort, obvious Triple H administration, new era, this is what we do, feel, that is them worrying. That is them acting out of worry. That is them acting out of concern. That's not them booking a main event like this for SummerSlam because a show like SummerSlam needs a main event like this. They're not booking this match because the story has led us here. They're not booking this match because the story is so unbelievable that these two forces can no longer hold each other. Bro, they're putting these two in the main event because they have to put them in the main event because they have to make sure SummerSlam somewhat saves face. They have to make sure Triple H isn't deemed a failure. How do you think this is going to look on Triple H's resume? Should he get all the blame? Of course not. He has nothing to do with the way that they price the tickets. He has nothing to do with the way Mark Shapiro and Ari Emanuel run the WWE. He's a lower-end guy. He's the chief content officer. If they don't like what they're doing on television, Ari Emanuel and Mark Shapiro will make the appropriate changes to whatever they want. And Triple H has no other choice but to say, yes, master. This is why I complain, and this is why I bitch and moan. For you, you might enjoy this. I'm excited to see the match. I've asked for this match for months now. That has nothing to do with it. I'm going to sit, I'm going to enjoy the WWE slop that they give us, and I'm going to enjoy CM Punk and Cody Rhodes. They're two of the industry's best storytellers. I'm sure the match is going to be fucking fantastic. Just like these AEW retards on Wednesday who don't watch what I do, who I've, if you watch me, you would have heard me predict months ago. Man, it certainly feels like they're going Ospreay and Kenny Omega at All In. Man, they're pushing that Ospreay Kenny Omega narrative even further. All these sickos thought I didn't know already. Bro, I've been told, I've been tipped off about what the main event for All In was going to be back in February. I just wasn't at liberty to tell you who told me and what they told me. It's basically the same fucking thing. It's basically the same thing. Out of necessity. Out of necessity. Tickets are on sale, 50% off. 50% off for Wembley Stadium. Everything is just low effort. I'm not a fan of that match. I'm not married to the idea of Ospreay and Omega like the rest of these fucking New Japan jerk-offs are. These fucking no-life virgins. Oh, my God. The trilogy. We're getting the trilogy, man. Oh, man. I don't give a fuck about no trilogy. I didn't even watch the other fucking match. Maybe one in AEW. Who gives a fuck what they did in Japan? And what does it matter today? Here, in this moment, in Wembley. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a shit? Two baby faces at Wembley Stadium, man. I don't give a shit. You just took the biggest heel in the business and took him out of the fucking main event. The biggest heel in the business because we got to sell Dave Meltzer on 7 stars, man. That's going to really fucking reel him in. Boring! Match should be great. I'm going to sit, I'm going to enjoy it, I'm going to fucking dissect it, I'm going to review it, I'm going to talk about it. It's probably going to be a banger. I'm not married to it. I'm not. You may be. You may be married to CM Punk and Cody Rhodes, man. More so than I am. And I know that they're probably going to have multiple matches. And I'm sure whatever's going to come out of SummerSlam is probably going to lead to another match. If they're smart, it'll lead to a Cody Rhodes heel turn. That's what this needs to result in. But the way we got here, you may be lying to yourself if you say you enjoy it. What is there to enjoy? What was there to enjoy about today's interaction? CM Punk came out there. It's great to see. How he got a black eye, I don't know. I thought he was going to pull a Hogan at WrestleMania 9 when Hogan won the WWF Championship from Yokozuna. He stood in the ring wearing his red and yellow tracksuit. And then he held the WWE Championship and he did that fucking pose. He did the chin pose and he looked into the hard can with a fucking black eye. I thought it was done for aesthetical reasons. How we got here is the least exciting aspect of what we got. And before anybody starts complaining, JD complains about everything. We got this mega match. He's still complaining. I'm complaining, but I'm not complaining at the same time because I'm going to enjoy what they produce. But I cannot stress enough, it's the journey that is the most important part of what we do here. The journey is the most important part of what we enjoy most. The story is the most important part of anything you do. Anything. And the fact that we went from Night of Champions, Sami Zayn winning the championship and pinning Cody Rhodes, holding the title for 9 days, watching Cody Rhodes pin Jey Uso on Friday Night SmackDown on July 3rd, getting a number one contender match against Sami Zayn, having Sami defend the title on Raw, having to defend the SmackDown WWE title on Raw as a SmackDown star. Taking Cody Rhodes out of the equation because you don't want Cody to beat Sami. It would blow up in their face. So they wrote Cody off television for the night. In comes CM Punk. CM Punk beats Sami Zayn because he's not Cody Rhodes. He's the new WWE champion. And looking at the ticket sales that WWE has staring them in the fucking face for SummerSlam, now you know why they took the belt off Sami Zayn. Now you know why they put the belt on CM Punk. Now you know why CM Punk and Cody Rhodes was officially announced as the main event of SummerSlam. I'm sure this main event would have been announced whether they had low ticket sales or not. I'm sure things would have went a little bit differently if the ticket sales were where they needed them to be. For all we know, Sami Zayn may still be the WWE champion. If they had 50,000 seats already out the door, there's no reason to take the belt off Sami Zayn because you have 50,000 people that have already paid to go see SummerSlam no matter who's in the main event. But I'm not going to sit here and fucking bullshit you. The reason why they hastily made this main event tonight, the reason why everything came together as fucking low effort and fucking lazy as it did tonight is because Triple H is in the fucking hot seat. His asshole is to the fire, and they have no other way out of it but to give you premium. But it's how we get there. That's the part we enjoy most. CM Punk comes out and does his spiel. He's talking about all these people he wants to defend the title against. He did the same thing when he showed back up in the company. It's literally the day one promo he cut tonight. He mentioned everybody but Cody Rhodes, and Cody Rhodes came out himself on his own. Cody came out mentioning his black eye. CM Punk's like, you didn't come out here to mention my black eye. Now, granted, Cody Rhodes is owed a shot. He beat Jey Uso. Realistically, he shouldn't have to do anything. But Jesus Christ, man, you got 2 weeks to go before the show. How many weeks? You got a whole fucking month before the show. Almost a full month. Fuck with me a little bit. You want to throw shit at the wall and have the creative be chaotic. Give me some fucking matches that have meaning on the way to this match. Put Cody in another match. Put Cody and Sami in another match. Play it up a little bit. Build some story. Build some tension. Continue to develop character. Yeah, I'll see you at SummerSlam. We can't hold this. We can't fight this off forever, Cody. We can't stay away from each other forever, Cody. Anytime, pal. They shake hands, and Nick Aldis is like, you two want to fight for the WWE Championship, and you two are very good friends and want to go at it. That's good enough for me. Is it? Is that good enough for you? I guess so. All I'm saying is the way we got here is fucking lazy. The way we got here is fucking lazy. For a match of this magnitude, for a match this big, the way we got here to the first match is fucking lazy. And if you look at it any other way, you are absolutely lying to yourself. The way we got here is fucking lazy. If this match went on as planned for WrestleMania, this is not the road that we'd be taking. So why is it any different for SummerSlam? WWE tickets and the price for admission at SummerSlam, the way we see it now, good. Good. So many people, so many fans this week. Oh, I don't care about ticket sales. Oh, I don't care about ratings. Oh, I don't care about this. I don't care about that. Just give me banger matches. Bro, if you don't have fans in the fucking building watching these banger matches, giving a shit about these banger matches, paying to see these banger matches, you won't have banger matches to watch and enjoy and have fun with. I am sick and tired of the narrative about fans just need to have fun. I'll have fun when everyone else is having fun. What are you exactly having fun with here? The company is struggling to sell tickets for a show that is the SummerSlam of all SummerSlams with these two main events. The company is struggling to sell tickets for a SummerSlam show that they deem the WrestleMania of the summer. Good. People are finally speaking with their wallets and speaking with their money, because that's where it's going to hit them the most. I will not pay for mediocre garbage. The apathetic feel that everybody feels towards this product, the lazy creative, the downright terrible creative. One of the two major shows has been fucking awful for most of the year. The company has had no major storylines worth fucking anything this year. Anything. There's not one fucking storyline that I could sit here and tell you, yeah, man, that was fucking great. The low effort and creative, the high ticket prices. Good. Speak with your wallet. Don't give these people your money until things change. If SummerSlam continues to trend below 30,000 each night for a fucking stadium that seats 70, you're going to hurt the ego of Nick Khan, Triple H, Ari Emanuel, Mark Shapiro, and anybody else that wears a fucking $10,000 suit to a 9-to-5 job. Good. Fuck them. They deserve everything that they got coming to them. Karma is a bitch. You want to treat the fans like fucking shit? Then we're going to treat you exactly the same way you treat us. Tired of the narrative. Oh, you got to have fun. You got to have fun. You got to have fun. As a WWE fan, you're not concerned that the fucking ticket prices are the way that they are? As a WWE fan, you're not concerned about the fucking creative being this terrible going into the biggest show of the summer? You're not embarrassed for your company? On the other side of the fence, if you're an AEW sicko, you're not embarrassed that Tony Khan was forced to put all-in tickets 50% off. You got 2 months to go, and you can't sell tickets the way you sold tickets 2 years ago. 3 years ago. They took last year off. And last year, they fucking lied about the numbers. Oh, 30,000. That was 21,000, bro. 21,000 tickets in a 45,000 seated stadium in Arlington, Texas. You're not concerned? I know I would be. Oh, they did 770,000 on Dynamite Beach Break, JD. All right, what are they going to do next week? What are they going to do when they don't have a beach as a theme? What are they going to do when they don't have MJF in the main event? What are you going to do when Will Ospreay's the AEW champion and the ratings tank? Because he's not a draw. You're not concerned? You might not even have a fucking TV deal by the end of all this. You might be watching AEW Dynamite on fucking YouTube, for all we know. Nah, but you're not concerned. No, you're not concerned. I would be. I would absolutely be concerned. If you are a fan of something, you should be concerned about the audience that product is driving. WWE, AEW, I'm a huge Destiny 2 mark. I talk about Destiny 2 all the time. It's my favorite fucking game. You don't think I was paying attention to the fucking bleeding player count? I knew as the lower number came in every fucking day that the game was going to see its end eventually. And now it is. Now they got more players now playing the game, more now than the last 3 years. And the game is dead. As soon as GTA 6 comes out, the game is dead. You're not concerned about numbers? Motherfucker, you better be concerned about numbers. You better be concerned about numbers. It's the reason why this show exists. This is the reason why Tony Khan continues to book his show the way that he does. Everything is driven by the numbers. Without the numbers, you got nothing. When you are forced to book something because the numbers are low, that's not the reason to book something. These two had this is what fucking pisses me off. These two had a natural collision course to each other. CM Punk and Cody Rhodes had a natural collision course for something. WWE Championship, the biggest match that you could possibly deliver. You could not keep CM Punk and Cody Rhodes away from each other. Now, one of the primary reasons why these two are coming together in the way that they are coming together is because SummerSlam tickets are trending well below expectations. Are you as a fan okay by that? Aren't you, as the fan, cheated that you didn't get a full story leading into the first match and that the first match is being built off fucking a beautiful story, tensions, promos, this, that? Sure, we got 2 weeks to go. What the fuck are they going to sell you on? They could sell fucking ice to an Eskimo, these two. Who the fuck gives a shit what they have to say in the last 2 weeks? Who gives a shit? How are you as a fan not concerned about that? The more I watch pro wrestling, bro, the more I watch pro wrestling, the more I'm disappointed. Everybody makes it out to be bigger than it really is. Both companies are fucking in a downward trend. Big time. Yet I'm supposed to have fucking fun with the product. How am I going to have fun with the fucking product when everything is fucking down and the people running the shows don't know what the fuck they're doing? Open your fucking eyes. Open your eyes. That's my rant. Do I love the idea of Punk and Cody? Absolutely. I've been asking for this match all year. The one thing on SummerSlam that I'm most interested in, and they're going to fucking kill it. I said it once, I'm going to say it again. If this does not result in a Cody Rhodes heel turn, I don't know what the fuck we're doing. Now I start to see people. I hear, and I love Busted Open. You guys know how I feel about Busted Open. I love to be a part of the team over there. Now today I hear Bully Ray and Dave LaGreca talking about a heel turn for Cody Rhodes. Gee, I wonder where they heard that one after my fucking clip on Instagram went semi-viral. Cody should have been a heel already. But we can't do it because they don't have anybody to replace him on Friday Night SmackDown. That's the going excuse nowadays. Oh, we can't turn Cody heel because we don't got anybody to replace him. Yes, you do! He's the guy wrestling Cody Rhodes in the main event of SummerSlam. His name is CM Punk, who also is the WWE Champion. They cannot coexist as baby faces. They can't coexist as baby faces at the top of the show together. They can't. Whatever comes out of this story needs to lead to Cody Rhodes eventually turning heel. I don't know what they do. I don't know how they do it. I don't know what situation is going to arise from this that really breaks Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes needs to go heel. Tired of the narrative, oh, we don't got nobody to replace him, this and that. I don't give a shit. The product is boring. How did you make a Cody Rhodes and CM Punk segment tonight boring? Cody needs to turn heel. And CM Punk needs to be there as the catalyst to drive Cody to turn heel. Apologize to the final boss. He wanted Cody Rhodes to turn heel last year. Last year wasn't the right place to do it. It wasn't the right place to do it. Would I have preferred a Cody Rhodes heel turn more so than John Cena? Yes. Looking at how things played out and the fact that they didn't have a fucking plan for John Cena, absolutely. Maybe that's what should have happened. But then we would be stuck with Cody Rhodes turning heel on John Cena, and John Cena would end up going away. Would Cody remain heel? In my honest opinion, Cody Rhodes' heel turn is going to be a bigger deal than John Cena's. For the simple fact of John Cena's heel turn happened 20 years too late. Or whenever he was supposed to turn heel. It was done way too late. It happened in his last year because they wanted to make a moment. Nobody wanted to boo John Cena. Nobody wanted to go against John Cena. Cody Rhodes' heel turn is going to be more impactful than John Cena's heel turn because Cody is full-time. And Cody's going to be able to do it against a guy like CM Punk, who's going to be there full-time. John Cena turned heel alongside Travis Scott and The Rock, who then never showed up on television ever again to pay forward the heel turn. So yes, Cody Rhodes' heel turn is going to be more impactful when it happens as compared to John Cena's heel turn last year at the Elimination Chamber. Quote me. Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin is back in the WWE. And the rumor was he was supposed to be with Danhausen. He was supposed to be the man underneath the white cloth in Danhausen's dungeon. In Danhausen's laboratory. I am here to tell you, thank fucking God, Baron Corbin has nothing to do with Danhausen. Yet. WWE brought Baron Corbin back, and he attacked Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes at the end of their match tonight, slotting himself right into the United States Championship title picture. I think that's an excellent spot for Baron Corbin, who, by the way, got holy shit chance upon return. Good for him. Baron Corbin was on the main roster, got sent to NXT to go work on himself, both character-wise and in-ring-wise. The guy absolutely exceeded everybody's expectations and fucking passed their dumb test with flying colors, only to get brought up back to the main roster to end up in a tag team with Apollo Crews and then rightfully get released. They did nothing with him. So why the fuck did you send him down there to go work on what you wanted him to go work on, only to come back better, only to then release him? Doesn't make sense to me, but this is WWE after all. Nothing they do makes sense. So now he's back. Right into the United States title picture. He got holy shit chance. He looks fucking great. He was killing it on the indies. He wrestled for MLW. He wrestled for House of Glory. Guy's a solid in-ring worker. And I wasn't a Baron Corbin fan years ago under the Vince McMahon regime. I was a Baron Corbin fan when he hit NXT again and started giving us that fucking lone wolf Baron Corbin. They gave him the theme and the entrance and the vibe and everything back again. That tag team with Braun Breaker was a fucking fountain of youth for Baron Corbin. That only was short-lived. Watching him go through the motions, do what he needs to do to get better, only to then get fucked in the end. I stand with Baron Corbin. I wasn't a Baron Corbin guy. Now I am a Baron Corbin guy. Absolutely. And I wish him nothing but the best. And if they treat him better here during this run, he'll be in the ring with Trick Williams and Ricky Saints and Carmelo Hayes in the United States title picture. Hopefully Dragunov comes back. Bro, Baron Corbin in the thick of things for the United States title is a fucking great move. A great move. I'm looking forward to seeing what he does. I don't trust the fucking company, but I'm looking forward to seeing what he does. I'm glad he's back. And I'm thinking, I don't know what he's thinking. I don't know what Triple H is thinking. I don't know what anybody in WWE is thinking. He was a part of a tag team in MLW. They were legitimately the MLW tag team champions. He was in a tag team with Donovan Dijak, who also was with WWE and got called up during a draft a couple of years ago, only to then not get used, and they let his contract lapse and let him walk. So why the fuck did you call him up? One of those, what the fuck are they doing moves? Like, I don't know why you'd get rid of someone like Donovan Dijak, who's one of the most absolutely dominating guys in the fucking business. And a guy that is 6'7", 6'8". He moves around like a fucking cruiserweight. He's everything you'd want. I don't know where their minds are at. But if they are able to bring him in and get him and Dijak, Corbin and Dijak, back together in WWE, with Trick and Melo kind of rekindling their friendship for now. Bro, the SmackDown mid-card may be the best in years if WWE actually brings in Dijak. Tag team. You could do Trick and Melo as a tag team. You could do Donovan Dijak and Baron Corbin as a fucking tag team. I don't know if that's on the list of priorities. I don't know if that's a thought in anybody's head, but that's the first thing I thought about. What do we do from here on out? Is he just going to go after the United States title, or is there going to be more? He attacked both of them. He attacked both of them. I don't know. Melo and Trick together against Donovan Dijak and Baron Corbin sounds good to me. But right now we got Corbin. He's back. I'm happy he's back. I wish him nothing but the best. And he's in a great spot for the United States title. And then Gunther. He brings Nick Aldis one step closer to a match at SummerSlam. Nick Aldis made a major main event for Saturday night's main event. Finally, they were running Saturday night's main event with two matches announced. A women's tag team title match with Fatal Influence, Nikki Bella and Paige. And then Danhausen versus J.D. McDonough. So right now we got a tag team main event. CM Punk and Cody Rhodes. Can they coexist, pal? Teaming up against Gunther and Sami Zayn in the main event of Saturday night's main event. That should be a good match. Maybe some tensions arise there. What Sami does there, I don't know. Looks like Sami won't be included at SummerSlam, which sucks. But you can blame the low, astronomically low ticket prices for SummerSlam as to why Sami Zayn's not in the main event of SummerSlam. They could have at least put him in a triple threat match, but he wasn't even on the fucking show tonight. Looks like we're getting Gunther and Nick Aldis, especially after what they did tonight in the show closing angle that they still ran out of time for because Cody Rhodes came down to save the day and we got cut off mid-Cody entrance before he even got in there to save Nick Aldis. SummerSlam only has four matches. Can't forget Liv and Io. Pardon me for not caring. 4 matches announced for SummerSlam. Bro, you better pick up the pace. You better pick up the pace. This is your Friday Night SmackDown post show right here on Off the Scripts for your Friday, July 10th, 2026. We got the wheel tonight. What am I talking about? Let's show you what the wheel looks like. We got the wheel queued up. I got everybody all week, man. Queued into the fucking wheel. We're going to spin the wheel. And a lucky winner on this beautiful wheel here is going to get a personal delivery from yours truly, Off the Script hat, and an Off the Script baseball bat beer mug that you see right there. Finest of cold beverages can go in here. Hand wash only, please. This is up for grabs today. Someone's going to win it. Who will it be? We'll do it at the end. But what I want you guys to do in the chat, we got a goal. And we're going to continue to do this every stream. If you guys want to get in here If you donate $10 or more, and we reach the goal of 10, which right now we are at 2 out of 10, so we need 8 more. If you guys reach the goal of 10, everybody that donated to reach the goal is going to get on the wheel tonight, and you're going to get an additional spot on the wheel. So you'll get 2 spots on the wheel. And if you're already on the wheel, you're going to get whatever added to whatever's on the wheel already. Sound like a good deal? There you go. That's what we got going on there. Get them on in. Will I sign it? I'll give you guys a card. I got little postcards, off the script postcards. I'll throw it in the fucking box for you. Like anybody wants my fucking signature. My signature ain't worth shit. So get them on in. Super chats are open. Like I said at the end of the show, hit that thumbs up. Let's try for 5. We got 526. Let's try for another 500 likes, man. 1,000 likes is the goal. Say less, JD Street Fighter. He adds another one to the goal. Look at that. 1,000 likes is the goal tonight. Let's do it. Let's do it. Go check out all the content on the channel. Plenty of it. We were live on Monday. We were live on Tuesday twice. Once with Jonathan Coachman. BTT Studios, the 2 count. And then Tuesday Night Titans. Wednesday, Jesse and I were live for AEW Dynamite Beach Break. We did a CM Punk video this week as well. Yesterday, I took the day off. Tonight, we're live for Friday Night SmackDown. So go and check all the content out, man. Some great stuff there. My patrons, thank you very much. Very, very much. I got to shout out someone who came in late tonight and signed up for the highest tier Patreon, Darren Higgins. Shout out to Darren Higgins if he's watching the show. Just became a complete upper tier, most elite VIP on Patreon. You guys are great. Patreon is going to be an additional source for content. We just uploaded our thoughts on Razor Ramon and HBK from the 1995 SummerSlam and their classic ladder match, which I thought was overrated. I thought the WrestleMania 10 ladder match was better. But we got that up there on the Patreon. That is available for all tiers right now. We'll be doing another one next week. I'll be throwing the poll up this weekend. We're going to be doing a Q&A next week as well. So we got some content going up on the Patreon. Thank you guys for all your support over there. Patreon.com/JD from NY 206. We got some things cooking. So make sure you guys get in on that. Again, shout out to Darren Higgins. Look at this. We got 6. Look at this. Meta. 3791. Street Fighter. Tanmay. Luca. You guys are 6 out of 10 already, man. Look at that. Look at that. Keep that energy up, guys. Keep that energy up. Love to see it. Tonight, we're sponsored by Blue Chew. SummerSlam ticket sales could use a Blue Chew, man. They could use a nice little rise. BlueChew.com. Code JD at checkout. Make sure you guys go and check out some Blue Chew Gold. You buy 2 months of Blue Chew Gold, you get the 3rd month for free. On top of that, you're going to get 10% off your first purchase and free shipping. Can't beat that. Sounds like a golden opportunity to me. BlueChew.com, code JD. Thank you for sponsoring the show tonight, to the fine friends that we have over at Blue Chew. And again, leave a comment, hit that thumbs up. All that stuff helps us out with the YouTube algorithm. How you know? How you know? You know, wasn't there supposed to be a tag? Look at this guy. Billy comes in. Soma BT. Nate TV. And Dalen. Look at that. You guys hit the goal already. Look at that. Anybody that wants to continue donating, I'm going to add you to the fucking wheel. We're going to add everybody to the wheel at the end. So if you guys want to continue to get on in, man, everybody's getting 2 votes. Everybody's getting 2 slots on the wheel. Let's do it. SmackDown. The Mother Lover comes in. Look at this guy, man. Love it. You know, round of applause for everybody, man. I love the energy tonight. You guys are fucking great. There you go. Start this off with CM Punk. How you know? Nick Aldis is in the ring. He's reinstated. Welcome to SmackDown live from the Paycom Center here in Oklahoma City. Shout out to JR. I don't know if you guys heard the news, man. Jim Ross is going for brain surgery. I don't know if you guys heard this story. JR is undergoing brain surgery, and apparently it is to remove fluid from his brain. This was in the news today, and I think I have it pulled up here somewhere. Yeah, let me find this story. I want to read this story for you guys. He also said that he wishes CM Punk was back with AEW, which, I mean, Jim Ross is a smart guy. But JR is preparing for brain surgery. The reason I'm talking about this is because Oklahoma just kind of made me think about JR. WWE Hall of Famer and current AEW broadcaster when he is available shared this news on Grilling JR, his first episode since returning home from the hospital after a nearly 40-day stay. I'm just battling. I'm getting ready to have another surgery, brain surgery this time, and that's going to be an adventure because I don't think they're going to find much. Oh, God, my brain. He's 74 years old. He went into detail on the procedure and what led to it. I'll be in the hospital for 2 days. Hopefully nothing will go wrong. I got a great surgeon and went to a cardiologist today, heart doctor, obviously, and talked to them about this upcoming procedure. He had to approve it or they wouldn't do it. So he did, and they're going to do it soon. I just don't have a confirmed date set, but it's going to be the next week or so. I'm pushing for it. Hey, look, I got to get it addressed. I couldn't live my life the way it was. I forget shit and just couldn't remember things. It's just horrible. I felt horrible. But that all started with me passing out in my house and being discovered there, and we began an almost 40-day hospital stay. So it'll go from my brain. I don't know where else it'll go, but it's going someplace to get that fluid off my brain that's making me not remember stuff. It's fairly serious. I always thought that anytime they open your skull up, that is a serious piece of business. And this certainly feels that way. So I'll get it done and the short hospital stay and limp back home and heal up. So that's my option. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go heal up. I got to do this procedure. It's not optional if I want to get better, and I want to get better for sure. It's all new territory for me. I had bad backs, knees, and elbows and joints, but man, this is a whole new ball game, and it's a little scary to be honest with you. Now, Ross did say he is improving daily, but cannot drive, and he's cut back on appearances, with one major appearance planned in Minneapolis in the coming weeks. His daughter is helping oversee his care. Ross was discharged from the hospital in Norman, Oklahoma, on June 30th after previously beating colon cancer in 2025. So I'm sure he's not listening to this at all, but from me and my family to Jim Ross, we wish him nothing but the absolute fucking best. Love Jim Ross. Jim Ross is the voice of our childhood. Look at this, man. We got a couple more in here. I just want to shout out Justin Toner. I want to shout out Captain Solo, who's already on the wheel 10 different times. Michael Krause, this guy's fucking coming in big. Shout out to Justin Toner, like I said, Tony Brown, and Deathlock Podcast. Look at this motherfucker, man. You guys are great. Love the energy in here. You guys are awesome. Keep that up. Keep that up. We're going to add everybody. We're going to physically add everybody to the wheel as soon as we get there. Nick Aldis, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Oklahoma City. Before we get to the big business at hand, I just want to take a moment to address my professional situation. As many of you know, I was involved in a physical altercation a couple of weeks ago after Night of Champions. And while I would like to say I feel completely justified in my actions, I also take full responsibility for my part in the incident. And I'm pleased to report, after the mediation, I have been officially reinstated as SmackDown GM, ready to come back to work, and work I will deliver for you, the SmackDown audience. Which brings us to this moment right here. And this is when he brings out CM Punk. Now, was Aldis reinstated after Raw? I'm assuming he was reinstated after Raw because he said he was just reinstated this, I guess, tonight. Or was he reinstated on Monday? I don't know. Because if he was not reinstated on Raw, this is what I have a problem with. This is the lapse in the storytelling. If he was not reinstated on Raw, which I believe Adam Pearce said he wasn't, why is Nick Aldis making a phone call to make a match with CM Punk and Sami Zayn when he's not allowed physically to do anything general manager related? I don't understand how he's on the show. Why he's there to begin with, I don't know. But he made the match when he wasn't reinstated officially yet, is what I understood. Just enjoy the show, says MK Pandy. Just enjoy the show. You're not having fun. But this is the lack of intelligence that WWE Creative has. This is how they treat you stupid. They treat their audience as if they have no intelligence. These are logical questions to be answered. If Nick Aldis was reinstated tonight, what was he doing on Raw making a match for the WWE title? On a show that's not even his. I don't know. Just have fun. Just have fun, man. We're overthinking it. It's pro wrestling. It doesn't matter, man. So we'll just eat the slop that WWE and Tony Khan serves us. Great. So CM Punk comes on out, gets a great reaction. He's got a black eye. Where he got the black eye from, I don't know. Maybe he was celebrating a little bit too hard. Maybe the refrigerator door hit him in the face when he wanted to put the WWE title in the refrigerator on Monday night. I always pause before I come out in front of a live audience and I wonder, what the hell am I going to say? 3 words come to mind. I missed you. Over the last 2.5 months, I've been negotiating with WWE management, NBC Universal, and the USA Network, spearheaded by this gentleman, SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis, to bring me here to SmackDown. Monday night, those negotiations were expedited. CM Punk didn't really give us a logical explanation. I guess in story it works. But he had no other explanation. There was legitimately no other way around it. After he said on the Raw after Mania, I don't take vacations. I'm not going on vacation. I'm not going to be like Roman. Yet then he disappears for 2.5 months. What else was he going to say? Oh, I was negotiating with SmackDown management. Oh, I was negotiating with NBC Universal. I was negotiating with USA Network. So what they theoretically did here, I guess good on Punk, because this was the only out that he had. He wasn't going to really level with people because he said one thing, and that one thing is something that he shouldn't have really said. He doesn't take vacations. He said he doesn't take vacations, yet he disappeared for 2.5 months. So what they did is they used the rumors, they used the news, and kind of fit it into the story. Oh, I was negotiating. The rumor was that he was a little disgruntled with creative and some of the things that were going on. So they just kind of reworded it and kind of put it in the story here as to why he disappeared. I got a phone call saying that the WWE Undisputed WWE Championship needs a challenger on Monday night. Ladies and gentlemen, when that championship opportunity just falls out of the sky, CM Punk is going to catch them. I put my gear on in my house. I kissed my beautiful wife on the lips. I got in the car. I drove across town to the Allstate Arena And now I can stand here and ask you the question, is it great to be alive on a Friday night in Oklahoma City as the new undisputed, I don't know why we're using undisputed, he's the WWE champion or what? I am not like other wrestlers. I certainly am not like other champions. If you saw what I did on Monday night with the World Heavyweight Championship, I intend to be that type of champion on Friday Night SmackDown. That means wrestling on television. That means defending this belt any chance I get. Because when you call yourself the best in the world, I do not just say it because it's fun to be cocky. I do it because it puts pressure on me. I like to draw a target on my back because I know that locker room is filled with hungry, talented individuals that I want to have. So, Nick, just like we discussed prior to the television show starting, I'm going to make this very simple for anybody in the back. If you think I have something that belongs to you, come and get it. This is where I thought Sami Zayn was going to come out, but we got no Sami Zayn. If you think you have what it takes to wrestle the best in the world, come wrestle him. I am not hard to find. And I will defend this title with my blood, my sweat, my tears, and I will do it all for you. Good guy, Punk. Sami Zayn. I heard what you said about me on social media. I understand how you feel. If you want a shot, you certainly deserve a rematch. I'll give you a shot. Gunther. I'll be honest. You might not be the name I want to wrestle. And I may end up regret saying that. But we're no strangers. We both know what happened the last time we wrestled. If you think you can beat me, come and try. I know I can beat you, so let's find out again. Who else? Seems like somebody I followed here. Because the best talent in the world is coming to SmackDown. Finn Balor, you and I went to war twice. Once in my home country, once in my hometown. Anytime, any place we want to do it on neutral territory, I'm your Huckleberry. If you think you got what it takes, step up to the plate. Who else? Royce Keys, Damian Priest, Rick Williams, Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes comes on out. He's got no jacket. He's got his suspenders on. He's shaking hands. He's signing title belts. Comes out to the ring. He looks Punk in the face. How's your eye? Funny thing is, when Cody wrestled Randy the following night on Monday, or I guess the Raw after Mania, not the following night for Cody because it happened on Saturday. It's the following night for CM Punk because he showed up in the ring. Cody came on out because CM Punk called himself a loser. He lost. Cody had a black eye. Tonight, CM Punk had a black eye. So Cody says, how's your eye? It looks a lot worse than it feels, says Punk, but you didn't come out here to ask me about my eye, so what do you want to talk about? Cody admits, I did not come out here to ask you about your eye. You're right. It's just funny because the last time we were standing in the ring, the situation mirrored. You were talking to me. My eye was black. I distinctly remember you saying championship opportunities fall out of the sky. That's what happened on Monday night, right? Championship opportunity fell out of the sky, fell right into your lap, and you caught it. There are those championship opportunities, and then there's championship matches that have been building for years. CM Punk says, I assume you're talking about CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes. Yeah. You know, maybe subconsciously we both have been avoiding this for quite some time. Hell, maybe that's why I didn't mention your name earlier. Because you and me are friends, and I don't want anything to come between that. To tell you the truth, I thought when this happened, it was going to be in the main event of WrestleMania. It was, until Seth Rollins got hurt. But I don't think you and I can run from each other anymore. So Cody says, no, I don't think we can. And the last time we were in this ring, again, I was reminded when I was champion, I think what I said to you was, just say when. And I don't know if that's the situation now, if I'm asking you to. CM Punk simply says, when? Cody Rhodes says, SummerSlam. They shake hands. Nick Aldis says, well, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like it's official. The main event of SummerSlam, CM Punk defends the WWE Championship against the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Was it lazy? Yes. Was it low effort? Yes. Was it convoluted? Yes. Did they book this match immediately and put the title on Punk, with this match immediately becoming a thing, a reality, because the ticket sales for SummerSlam are low? Yes. Yes. All that. You can't run away from it. It's factual. They needed to get this match announced tonight because they have a lot of tickets to sell. And I'm sure it will move the allotted 6,000 tickets that still are there with the setup that they have currently available. Are they going to be 50,000, 60,000 like they were last year in New Jersey? No. No, they're not. And they only have themselves to blame. And I'm glad people are speaking with their wallets, whether or not the economy is fucking tanking and shit or not. Speak with your wallet, speak with your money. Don't give a mediocre product your money. And don't continue to make greedy, filthy, dirty billionaires who don't give a fuck about you the time of day. Don't continue to line their pockets further with green. I'm looking forward to the match. As a fan of both, more so Punk, I'm looking forward to both. They're two of the best storytellers in the business. And this is the biggest match that WWE has at their disposal. That's not Roman and Rock. This is the biggest. Number one. There's nothing bigger than this. Kathy Kelly was backstage. Jade Cargill and the not-so-baddies. Why did Jade request to have this match with Alexa Bliss tonight? I don't know. To annoy me? As you can see, Jade is ready to go. And since Charlotte Flair wants to play these games, she's going to kick her friend's face in. Charlotte wants to cost Jade titles. She's going to make her life a living hell. Michin then speaks and says that Charlotte would know better with the number of beatdowns that have taken place, that she would get the picture by now. B-Fab then says that Charlotte will have a front row ticket to see Jade snap her best friend in half like the twig she is. Jade says she's going to put on a show, but she's not responsible for what's going to happen to Alexa Bliss. You can put the blame on her little friend, Charlotte Flair. Did Jade put on a show, chat? No. No, she did not. First match of the night. Finn Balor. He goes one-on-one with the legend himself, Tama Tonga. We'll pick it up after the commercial break here. You know, WWE did these guys absolutely no favors to tell what their backstory was, how long they knew each other, where they came from, what their history was, how they were linked together. None of these questions were answered. And then WWE expects me to invest my time and interest and excitement into Finn Balor and Tama Tonga when they have done the absolute fucking bare negative minimum to tell this story. Tama Tonga gets a neck breaker, clothesline, goes for a cover. We get a 2 count, and we go into a commercial. So, Joe Tessitore continues to go over Tama Tonga and what he said last week. He said he's closing the book on everything from his past, and that includes Finn Balor. That's what he's trying to execute here tonight. Balor executed a side Russian leg sweep himself here. Both guys were down. Balor comes back with a flying forearm. He starts playing up the crowd. He got caught in a leapfrog. He escaped with a reverse DDT and a cover for a 2 count. Tama Tonga's in control, spinning side slam. He goes for a cover, he gets a 2. Balor nailed Tama Tonga with a sling blade, followed that with a shotgun drop kick. He goes up top for the coup de grace. Missed. Apparently there was some slight interference from Tama Tonga on the outside. Tama hit a running forearm to the back of Balor's head, which he, what does he call that? The cutthroat? Basically the hidden blade.
So the cutthroat running forearm to the back of Balor's head. What looked to be a pedigree, or his own version of a pedigree, covered Balor for 2. Balor kicks out. Balor then traps him in a small package. Out of nowhere, Tonga kicks out. Balor hit a somersault over the top rope onto both Tonga and Tonga. He rolled Tonga back into the ring. He hits another shotgun dropkick. This time he goes up top. He hits the coup de grace. 1, 2, 3. And Balor gets the win over his former friend in Tonga. Match went 10 minutes. Television time, 3 minutes with commercials, 7 minutes. Balor gets a win. He's always good in the ring. I just don't give a shit about a story that WWE has basically done nothing to really tell us anything in regards to. Kathy Kelly's backstage with Carmelo Hayes. She mentions that Melo shot his shot last week at Trick Williams and the United States Championship. So Trick and Lil Yachty still feel Melo hasn't done anything to deserve another title opportunity. Melo says that we're not going to talk about proving or deserving because that's all he does. Maybe Lil Yachty was right last week. Maybe Melo does come up short in big matches. But what's his excuse? Melo is only human. Yachty makes a great sidekick for Trick Williams. Maybe that's because all his top songs have only been features. Let's talk about it. And Trick Williams, when people say his name, they say aura, they say superstar, and all that is valid. But all the aura and superstardom in the world isn't going to outwork someone that's been battle tested, dragged through the mud, that's been pushed to the side, been overlooked as many times as me. Melo says he's not going to catchphrase us to death like Trick Williams, but Melo don't freaking miss. That's not a catchphrase, that's a lifestyle. And tonight, his aim has never been clearer. This is my moment to prove what Trick already knows, that Carmelo Hayes is him. Melo's a very underrated promo. He's not the best, but he's an underrated promo. I don't think people give him a lot of credit for his promo ability. I thought this was good. R-Truth. R-Truth is backstage. He's giving money back, human monies, to Fraxium after losing a bet regarding the World Cup. I'm going with Norway. I hope Norway wins the World Cup out of all the teams that are still in the tournament. Nathan Frazier says that Americans should leave real football to the Europeans, which, I mean, it's tough to argue that. Truth says that Europeans have never won the Super Bowl. Well, this is bigger than the Super Bowl, I think. The War Raiders join the conversation here. Eric is getting tired of the games. Nick Aldis is here. They want Truth to go to his office so they could take the WWE Tag Team Championships off of his shoulders. Jimmy Uso and then Jacob Fatu appear. They want a moment alone with Truth. Where is Solo Sikoa? Truth says that Solo is babysitting because the kids yeeted on themselves. If Truth sees Solo, tell him Jimmy is looking for him, says Big Jim. Jacob then asks Truth if he saw Royce Keys today. Truth says, I never seen that man a day in my life. But if they do, they should hide their chains. Damian Priest then walks on in. Damian tells Jacob that Royce Keys is here. R-Truth is shaking his head no in the background. Jacob and Jimmy are making their way out to the ring to go find Royce Keys. Truth wants to know why Priest did that. Priest tells Truth that Royce Keys is not their problem. Truth needs to let it go. Look at this guy, man. We got another $20 super chat in here from my guy, Hammer 808. $20 bomb. This guy finds 2 more spots on the wheel. Thank you to everybody donating tonight. You guys are awesome. Love the energy. Keep it up. Keep it up, man. We got 2,100 people in here. We got almost 700 likes. 1,000 likes is the goal tonight. You guys already obliterated the goal in the chat. And we're going to spin the wheel during the super chat portion of the show, and someone's going to win some cool shit. Wasn't it announced that there would be a winner-take-all tag team title match, or did WWE change that? Because I swear to God that was announced. It was supposed to be the War Raiders versus Damian Priest and R-Truth, which I don't really know what the outcome of that is going to end up being, but I don't really think it's going to bode well for the War Raiders. I know that WWE wants Damian Priest to work some AAA dates. I'm sure The Undertaker would love to utilize Damian Priest down there for AAA. But do we need for him to win the AAA Tag Team Championships to get him to work AAA? Just fucking use him. Why do we need to take the belts off the AAA Tag Team Champions and put them on a WWE team who are already the Tag Team Champions just to get Damian Priest to work some AAA dates? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Maybe they're going to do it in AAA. Maybe. I don't know why this match would be taken. I don't even know why the War Raiders are here. The last time we saw them, they were a Monday Night Raw team. What are they doing here? Maybe they do it on AAA. It makes sense. It makes no sense on Friday night because they're not even a part of the SmackDown roster. Nick Aldis. He was on the phone with Sami Zayn. The reason why, chat, Sami Zayn was not on the phone tonight is because apparently he's out on a mental health break. I guess they said that Sami requested a mental health break. Nick reminds Sami that he's the general manager and he has the authority to make CM Punk and Cody Rhodes for the WWE title match at SummerSlam official. Gunther joins in. Gunther slams his hand on the counter. He's looking at the TV screen that's behind Nick Aldis that's got the graphic for Punk and Cody at SummerSlam. It's Nick's first day back on the job, and he already made a real big mistake. Gunther says he's here to give Nick Aldis a chance because he could stooge him out to his bosses, and he would be gone. But he's not here for that. Gunther wants to give Nick a chance to fix all this because deep down he knows that Gunther deserves to be in the ring with the WWE champion. He says, I don't care if it's Punk or Cody or both of them in the same ring. That's where he belongs. He's giving Nick Aldis till the end of the night to fix this situation. Nick says that he'll take it under consideration. As soon as Gunther said, I'm going to give you till the end of the night, we knew that whatever Nick Aldis was going to say was not going to make Gunther happy, and that this night probably would have not ended well for Nick Aldis regardless. You just got that vibe. Gunther wanted to fucking pummel him right there. There's no logical sense or reasoning as to why Gunther would get a championship match. None. Gunther could stand there in front of Nick Aldis all he wants. It doesn't make creative sense to put Gunther in this match. If they, by chance, wanted to make it a triple threat match, why would he be there? What has he done to earn a spot in the main event of SummerSlam? First of all, the one-on-one match is far greater than another random triple threat match. That's number one. The only one that would even come close to having any sort of argument would be Sami Zayn. And they're not doing that. Sami might not even be on the fucking card at all. Gunther does not belong there. There makes absolutely no sense for him to be there. He ruined the main event on Raw to where Nick Aldis was forced to go find a replacement for Sami Zayn. He ruined a scheduled match for the WWE Championship. Why would he be reimbursed or rewarded with a shot at CM Punk? Doesn't make any sense. Jimmy Uso, Jacob Fatu call out Royce Keys. So they're out there. Let's get right into this, says Jimmy. There's only one reason why we're right here on SmackDown. Hey, Solo, why don't you bring your ass down here? Solo doesn't come out. Royce Keys comes on out. Jimmy said, Royce Keys, by the way, who got minimal reaction. The crowds are not reacting to Royce Keys. You don't look like Solo, says Jimmy. What the hell are you doing out here? That's right, I don't look like Solo, but the issue I got with you, Jim, is last week you mentioned my name. This week you mentioned my name again, so guess what? I brought Royce to that ass. Pause. That's a very sus line, right? Is that how the cool kids use it? Sus? It's a very sus line, right? I brought Royce to your ass, he said. But you see, I guess you're here handling family business, huh? You see, your family business is now affecting everyone around here, and it's starting to affect me. You know what, says Jimmy? Family business or not, tonight is all about OTC business. Oh, the OTC, says Royce, the man that you run plays for. Jimmy Uso says, yeet. The OTC who's not even here. Jacob Fatu yells, what? Royce, me and you, we're tight. So let's keep it like that. You can say anything else about anyone, but when it comes to the OTC, please, bro, I'm saying please don't go there. Jacob, it ain't even got to be like that, says Royce. Jimmy then says, hey, you don't tell us what to do, all right? Like I said last week, and I'm going to say it again tonight, you're not a part of this. You're not a part of this family, Royce. I get it, says Keys. I'm not a part of this family, but guess what? Blood doesn't make your ass family. Loyalty makes you family. You talk about family. You want to know how many family members I've lost, Jim? Your family has brother fighting brother, cousin fighting cousin. You know, some family members, I wish I could give them a hug. I wish I could text them. I wish I could call them. And then he looks at Jacob. You know, I ain't got no family. So for the last 14 years, this man, and he points to Jacob, this man has been my brother, and I refuse to let him fall. That was the first time in months that WWE did any sort of soul searching for Royce Keys. It's the first time in months that WWE gave Royce Keys any sort of sympathetic aspect to the fans that could possibly resonate from fan to Royce Keys. Gives them a reason to cheer for him. They should have been doing this months ago. Out of respect, says Jimmy, listen to me loud and clear. You're going to cross a line that you can't come back from. Do you understand? Jim, I don't care to fight tonight, but guess what? It looks like there's a line right here, and he crosses the line with his finger. And I just crossed it, and he steps over the imaginary line. He's crazier than I thought, he looks at Jacob, says Jimmy. You think you can take on me and Jacob Fatu? We will put a beating on you, a worse beating than the Bloodline has put on anyone before. Are you sure about that? We, says Jacob. There ain't no we here, Big Jim. This one's on you. I'm out. All right, okay. Well, it's Big Jim and your ass already crossed that line. So, Nick Aldis, let's get a referee out here. Let's make this whole thing official. You can't come back from this no more, Royce, because that line right there, Royce then blocks a cheap shot from Big Jim. He dropped Jimmy with a lariat, and then Royce Keys clotheslines Jimmy over the top rope. And that's the way we end this segment. We go to commercial. We come back from the commercial, and this match is already in progress. Big Jim and Royce Keys. We'll pick it up after the break. So we get a chin lock. Jimmy's working a chin lock that was reversed by Royce Keys. Took him out with a back elbow. Royce Keys is in control now. Attempted a clothesline on Jimmy. He got thrown out of the ring. Jimmy launched himself through the ropes with a terrible looking suicide dive. And then he threw Royce Keys over the announce desk, and it takes us into a second commercial break. That's exactly what we needed here. 2 commercial breaks in Big Jim versus Royce Keys. Your whole priority is to keep the interest. not to make people get up from their couch and forget about what's happening on TV. Keys is in the ring. Pop-up power slam on Jimmy for a 2 count, which looked awful. I thought he fucking injured Jimmy on this pop-up power slam. He didn't execute it right. He dropped him all fucked up. He landed right on his shoulder. I thought Jimmy was absolutely going to come up with a bump shoulder. Referee went to go check on him. Thank God everything was all right. So Royce Keys is selling here. He pulls down the straps. Jimmy is rolling out of the ring to take a breather from this terrible botch. Keys went to go grab him. World's strongest slam on the commentary table. Keys then hoisted Jimmy on his shoulders, but he was reversed and pushed right into the ring post. So he hits the steel. Jimmy calls for a timeout, so he's by the timekeeper's area. Solo Sikoa emerges from the timekeeper's area, and he's about to deliver the Samoan spike to Royce Keys. So at this point, or to Jimmy rather, I'm sorry. He was about to attack Jimmy because Royce Keys went into the steel post. He took Jimmy Uso in the timekeeper's area and was about to deliver a Samoan spike. This was behind the referee's back. Before Solo could finish Jimmy off with the spike, Jacob Fatu ran out and fought off Solo. So he clotheslined Solo over the barricade. Jimmy gets into the ring and hits a lame-looking spear. And believe it or not, Jimmy Uso, with a Jimmy Uso spear, beat Royce Keys. 1, 2, 3. Par for the course for Triple H here. I don't know, Chad. Is it believable to you that Jimmy Uso beat Royce Keys? Kind of odd, but this is where we are. After the match, Fatu continued to beat up on Solo in the ring until Royce Keys put a stop to him. Royce Keys is angry. He was mad about what Fatu was doing, and he got met with a super kick and a senton. So Jacob Fatu clearly took it out on Royce Keys. Everybody thought he was going to at least align himself with Royce. Nah. So he took out Royce Keys. Jacob hits a running senton. Jimmy then slides a steel chair into the ring. Jacob wraps a chair around Solo's neck because Solo got involved here. Jacob teases the running hip attack. He then stops, doesn't do the running hip attack with the chair around Solo's neck, and then he tells Solo that he better come to Raw because, bitch, he's not going to stop next time. The reason why he's going to Raw is because we're setting up a 6-man tag team match. Because Jay wasn't here tonight, only Jimmy and Jacob were. Jay wasn't here tonight. Jay will be on Raw. So we're going to get Jay, Jimmy, and Jacob versus Solo, who was invited to Raw by Jacob, LA Knight, and Royce Keys. Somehow they have to make sense of LA Knight wanting to team with Solo Sikoa against the Bloodline. Jimmy, Jay, and Jacob at SummerSlam. And then include Royce Keys. But what you're seeing here is basically a smaller version of what you're going to see at Survivor Series in November, inside War Games. And if that interests you, so be it. I have Bloodline fatigue. I understand that they're trying to fucking will this thing into existence. I understand that LA Knight's got a problem with the Bloodline and Solo's got a problem with his family and doesn't want to be affiliated with his family and he's doing anything to go against his family. I get it. At the end of the day, it is not interesting. It's not interesting. The only part of any of this that's interesting is LA Knight. That's it. They've managed to take Jacob Fatu and make him feel like everybody else. Where Jacob Fatu was slowly ascending and slowly on the rise. He's now just like everybody else. He's fallen in line. Creative theoretically has started all over again with Jacob Fatu for whatever reason. They replayed whatever Sami posted on social media. WWE's media team filmed Sami Zayn after Monday Night Raw went off the air, and he was cursing. He called CM Punk a motherfucker. There was a couple of bleeps in there. I want WWE. I'm watching this and I'm listening to Sam. I want WWE to be this type of company. I want them to push the envelope. I want them to be a little bit more real. What happened to being real? Why does everybody sound like a scripted AI bot? Everywhere you go, you deal with AI. Everywhere you go. I was in Atlantic City last week. I had an internet outage. I needed to call Xfinity. I get on the phone with Xfinity. I'm thinking I'm speaking to a human being. I'm chatting with an AI bot over the phone. And you can instantly tell that they're an AI bot. They repeat your name like fucking 8 different times in a span of 15 seconds. Oh, if you can please tell me the reason for your call, Jerry. I'm sorry this is happening to you, Jerry. It's like, bro, like, what am I talking? Who am I talking to? What am I talking to? Are there real human beings? Are these real human beings cutting these promos? Everywhere you look, it's AI. I just bought myself a new secret lab chair. I refuse to sit in it because I'm waiting for fucking customer service to get back. You think there's a fucking phone number for me to call someone to speak to a human being? No, it's all AI. AI gets back to you via the email. AI chat bot on the website. Bro, I need a human fucking being, man. I need a human fucking being. Oh, I'm sorry this happened to you, Jerry. Is there anything else I can help you with, Jerry? Do you mind taking this questionnaire and telling us about the service today, Jerry? Fuck you, Jerry. Ridiculous. Verizon does it too. Everybody's a fucking AI bot. I'm never getting what? I'm never getting a human being? Jojo? Was the AI Italian? No. The AI sounded Indian. That's the thing. The AI sounded Indian, but then it was pronouncing my name like some fucking French waiter. So just imagine an Indian voice. Jerry. It'll be AI. Yeah, everything's AI. Kathy Kelly. Thank God Kathy Kelly ain't AI. Sooner or later, we may have Kathy Kelly's job taken over by AI. Had a backstage interview with CM Punk. She asked if he had a response to Gunther venting about the WWE title match at SummerSlam. Punk hopes that everyone in the locker room is upset because he wants everybody to get in line. They can get in line behind Cody Rhodes. Then they can get behind Gunther. As far as Sami Zayn is concerned, Punk has been called much worse, especially on social media. Candice LeRae walks up and appears with Johnny Gargano, who is laying comatose on yet another production crate. What is all of this? Punk asked. Did Gargano get cursed? Candice hopes that Punk is proud of himself because as annoying as Sami Zayn could be, he's the only person that didn't give up on Johnny. He's actually the voice of the voiceless, Sami Zayn is. And as long as Sami held on to that title, it was hope. It was hope for real underdogs. Hope for someone like Johnny. Hope for someone like me. And Punk stole that from them. So yeah, Candice hopes that Punk is proud of himself. Punk says he is proud. Candice had hope for 9 days. Good for her. Punk hopes that Johnny Wrestling is listening because that's who Punk remembers, not whatever this is. Punk then tells Candice and Johnny to get back in the ring and do what they do best because whatever this is, it's not working. I mean, I agree with him. There could have been a payoff after fucking Cody called Johnny Gargano, and I quote, whatever the fuck that is. or whatever he is. He didn't use the term fuck. Cody's too good guy for that. Whatever he is, when are we getting this payoff with Johnny? Did Punk just ask WWE? Let's wrap this up. What the fuck is this? Finn Balor walks in. Punk runs into him. Finn was hoping to bump into him, he said. Welcome to SmackDown, champ. We got a Fatal Influence promo. Speaking of AI, all three of them sound like AI. JC Jane says, oh, how the mighty have fallen. You know how satisfying it was watching Laney mop the floor with Hall of Famer Brie Bella last week? Haha. Laney Reed then says, oh, and Paige, your road to the Hall of Fame is going to end with us after we embarrass you and take your tag team titles at Saturday night's main event. JC Jane then says, and Fatal Influence, well, we announced our presence with authority since the first day we walked through the door. And next week, we're going to be the center of attention in the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden. Fallon Henley then says, this might be the biggest match of our careers, but let's be honest, Paige and Brie are the ones who should be worried. They know their time is up, and there's nothing they could do about it. JC Jane then says, baby girls, you've been riding on this high horse since WrestleMania, but come Saturday night's main event, you will fall under our influence. Thank you, free version of Chat GPT. Thanks for coming. Jade Cargill and the Not So Baddies against Alexa Bliss. This is the obligatory JD shits on Jade Cargill segment of the night. Jade Cargill sucks. Tremendously. Like, there's no hope here. There legitimately is no hope. Bro, every week, I'm going to say it, I am watching legitimately Jade wrestle like she is as stiff as a fucking board. Jade moves around like you move a character around in WWE 2K26. That's how she moves around. Her selling is awful. She's just standing around waiting for shit to happen. She's not leading. She's just following Alexa Bliss. And Alexa is good at her job for the most part. Alexa, I'm sure, is well within her means to call a wrestling match. There's no hope here. Legitimately no hope. Bro, this match with Charlotte is going to shit the bed so fucking badly that I hope out of all the matches that are announced for SummerSlam, this gets the least amount of time. Charlotte is going to have to bring her big girl pants on to work. She's going to have to wear her big girl pants to work in Minneapolis to lead Jade Cargill to a semi-decent match. Rhea was able to do it. Can Charlotte be able to do it? I don't know. We go to a commercial break. Cargill hits a backbreaker. We go into a commercial. Bliss is fighting back, hits Cargill in the back while Jade is in the corner trapped. Alexa keeps chopping at the knee. She kept on going for a chop block against Jade Cargill. She did that at the start of the match, too, after Charlotte was distracting Jade. Jade was also treating Alexa like she was a peon. Like nothing. So Alexa tried to continue to target Cargill's knee. Bliss got her with a modified natural selection for a near fall. Jade then gets to her feet. She threw Alexa into the corner. Attempted a crossbody by Bliss, which Jade caught her. Reversed it into her sister Abigail, did Alexa. Jade countered the sister Abigail. Charlotte attacked Jade behind the referee's back as Bliss almost got the win here. So the baddies take out, or the not so baddies, take out Flair at ringside, which led to a pump kick and a jaded from Jade Cargill for the win. Post-match, they thought this was an effective way to get us to where we need to go. This is the Chat GPT special. How do we build sympathy for a match between Charlotte and Jade Cargill? So at the end, Charlotte starts fighting the baddies off. Michin gives Cargill a steel chair. Charlotte's attacking. She's fighting the baddies. Cargill super kicks Charlotte. The baddies gang up on Charlotte and keep her tied up in the ropes. So you got both Michin and B-Fab holding Charlotte down. Jade wraps a chair around the left arm of Alexa Bliss. She starts bending it back in the steel chair. And then Cargill slams viciously Alexa's arm down on the mat with the steel chair still on the arm. And Alexa does that thing where she's double jointed and she pretends like she's got a broken arm and it all looks all tangled and, dangly there. It's the same spot that Alexa's done to sell her injuries and get written off television for a couple of weeks. And then Charlotte's in the corner. Alexa! It's like she's imprisoned watching Alexa fucking get led to slaughter. What a weak fucking segment, bro. Like, not only have we seen this time and time again, I mean, WWE tends to do this more often than not. The more you do this angle, which could be effective in the right circumstances, is not effective because the last time we seen it was not too long ago. Didn't we just do this with Jade, Rhea, and Io? If I'm not mistaken. So Jade is doing the same thing again with Charlotte and Alexa. Quality television here, chat. Quality television. Said no one ever. Garbage. This whole Jade baddie shit is fucking garbage. It's the worst aspect of television. Before that, it was Nia Jackson, Last Legend. Now it's Jade Cargill and the fucking not-so-baddies. Exactly. It's heatless. It's lifeless. It's soulless. All those things. We go to the back. Trick Williams. He can't find his United States title. He thinks Ricky Saints stole his United States Championship. Lil Yachty comes on and he tells Trick Williams to chill. Yachty had a conversation with the higher-ups. They made Trick Williams a custom-made legacy United States title. The leather strap is now mink fur. And I gotta say, it looks fucking nice. For Trick Williams, it looks fucking nice. And WWE put that motherfucker on the website. Trick Williams custom-made United States Championship is now on WWE Shop for a whopping $699.99. Couldn't get that type of money out of me for that. Holy shit. Trick Yachty says he wants Trick to give Melo a diamond butt whipping. Yachty says that the title looks like money. Let's talk about it. Charlotte Flair was dragging Alexa Bliss into the trainer's room. Oh man, Alexa, her arm is broken. Sure thing. Trick Williams with Lil Yachty against Carmelo Hayes. This was a non-title match. I'm assuming that if Trick Williams lost here to Carmelo, that we'd get this match again at SummerSlam for the United States Championship. This was easily the best match on the entire show. Shocking, I know. But Melo continues to churn out great matches every week. Melo continues to be the workhorse of this show. And they work very well together, which is now why you see I wanted this not only to be a WrestleMania match, but now I want it to be the SummerSlam match. And I don't know if it's going to be the SummerSlam match because Baron Corbin's back, and I don't know where he's going to fit in. So Williams pushed Hayes aside after calling elbow tie-up and took him down, standing shoulder block, stomps in the corner, the trick stomps. The, what do they call it? The whoop-that trick stomps. The whoop-that stomps. Ricky Saints is watching backstage. They cut away to show him. Carmelo comes back with a dropkick. Big springboard clothesline. Vintage Carmelo. Williams got him right back with a flapjack and a big slap to the face. We go to a commercial. Come back from the commercial. Carmelo counters a suplex, not once but twice from Carmelo, or from Trick. He got put down. Couple of leg lariats. Williams lifted up Hayes, and he gives him a bookend for a near fall. Trick picks up Hayes on his shoulders. I don't know what he was going for, but Hayes countered and got him with a DDT from the middle rope. Goes for a cover, gets a 2 count. So Carmelo blocks a couple trick chops. He then got dropped with a big jumping neck breaker, which looked really good. Hayes kicked out at a 2. Trick put Williams on the top rope. He was going for a big superplex. Hayes continues to punch Williams down, which allowed him to connect on a big frog splash. Williams, he kicks out at a 2 after a Melo cover. Carmelo went for first 48. That was countered into another bookend. Carmelo turned that into a roll-up. Hayes gets Williams with a super kick. He looked for another frog splash. Hayes missed. Williams gets up, spinning kick to the face. He goes for a cover. Melo kicks out at 2. On the outside, Melo pushes Williams into the ring post, which took out Lil Yachty because he got involved. Back in the ring, Hayes connected with first 48. He goes up to the top rope. He went for nothing but net, but before he did that, Baron Corbin made his return to the WWE, and he attacked Trick Williams, causing a disqualification. So Corbin gives Hayes a push off the top rope. Referee call for the match. Corbin starts just throwing Williams around. He throws him into the ring post, shoulder first. Corbin connected on an end of days on Carmelo and then on Trick. So he delivered 2 end of days, and he posed with the United States Championship. Crowd gave Baron Corbin holy shit chants. I like this spot for Corbin. I like this spot for Corbin a lot. The rumor was that he was going to be unveiled as Danhausen's newest experiment. I don't know what the fuck that experiment's going to be, or even if WWE has a payoff for that at all. Thank God it's not Baron Corbin. I don't know how that would have worked. Would it have made him more popular? Sure. But Corbin's too good to just be belittled as Danhausen's weird scientific experiment. So I'm glad those rumors were not correct. And they went back like a month and a half, 2 months now. Him being mixed in with the United States Championship only makes this division stronger. You got Carmelo. You got Trick. You got Corbin. You got Ricky Saints. Ilya Dragunov apparently is on his way back. He's going to be slotted right in there. You got 5 guys right there that could carry SmackDown any given week and make something good on this show. I'm glad he's slotted right in there. He's worked his ass off. He went through multiple transformations. He got sent down to NXT. They told him to go work on whatever they got to work on. They redid his entrance. They gave him the old lone wolf back. They gave him time to just kind of become his own person again instead of whatever the fuck he was on the main roster, which was a lot of Vince McMahon era. He gets called back up to the main roster. Nothing. No plans. Nothing. They moved him to SmackDown while Braun Breaker, who, you know, killed it in NXT, was killing it on Raw for the first beginning stages there. Going after the WWE Championship, World Heavyweight Championship. The Wolf Dogs were a great thing in NXT. They had no interest in doing the Wolf Dogs on the main roster. Now we come to find out that Braun Breaker's in a fucking tag team, and he's tag team champions with Austin Theory in the Vision. But the Wolf Dogs is where you draw the line, right? The Wolf Dogs is where you draw the line, which is fucking confusing to me, which is why I hate this fucking creative team. I think this creative team is fucking awful. I really do. Not just because of what they did to Corbin and the half-assed decisions that they make. It's just awful. It's just awful. It's more fun to pick them apart than fucking praise them for anything that they do, which is very far and few between here. Melo and Trick. Baron Corbin and Trick. Baron Corbin and Melo. Corbin and Dragunov. They main evented in NXT PLE when Dragunov was the champion. Had a great match. This is a good spot for him. I'm glad he's back. Good for him. Hopefully they know how to utilize him and use him correctly. Not really gonna, hold my breath on that one, but tonight was a good start. Nick Aldis. We close with this segment. Gunther comes on out. He gave Nick Aldis all show to rectify the mistake that he made. Apparently, Gunther did not agree with CM Punk and Cody Rhodes main eventing SummerSlam. Well, I gave Nick Aldis time to end this tonight, so here we are. I waited long enough. Come on out, Nick. Tell me your decision. Nick Aldis comes on out and says, okay, Gunther, I had enough time to think about everything you said. And despite everything that's going on between us, and despite the way that you talked to me in my office earlier, I've decided that I'm going to give you exactly what you wanted. You want Cody Rhodes, I'll give you Cody. You want CM Punk, I'll give you CM Punk. I'll give you both of them in the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden. 1 week from tonight at Saturday night's main event, when Cody Rhodes and CM Punk team up, can they coexist, pal? Team up to face you and the man who equally wants to get his hands on both men, your friend and my friend, the last real good guy, Sami Zayn. So Gunther off of microphone. You can still hear him because he's speaking into Nick Aldis' microphone, but very faintly. I told you you had till tonight to fix your mistake. Nick Aldis says, fix my mistake. While we're on the subject of fixing mistakes, the only mistake I need to fix is thinking you wouldn't be a giant pain in my ass signing you to my brand. And as for SummerSlam, the main event for SummerSlam remains the same. Cody Rhodes will challenge CM Punk for the WWE Championship. Gunther attacks Nick Aldis from behind as Nick Aldis is trying to leave the ring. The big anvil hammer elbows right to Nick Aldis. Gunther clotheslines Nick. He applies a sleeper hold on Nick Aldis. The referees and producers at that point come on out, try to pull Gunther off of Nick Aldis. Gunther drops Nick with the big boot. Gunther then applies the sleeper hold again. Gunther walks out of the ring. Enough is enough. Producers and agents are checking on Nick Aldis. Gunther gets back in the ring again and applies another sleeper hold. Nick Aldis starts to pass out. Cody Rhodes starts to come on out, and by the time he gets halfway down the aisle, the show was already off the air. We did not see anything in regards to Cody Rhodes and Gunther. We did not see him saving Nick Aldis. The second half of this show was a lot better than the first half with that Melo and Trick match, which was very good. The debut or return of Baron Corbin on SmackDown, and then the Nick Aldis and Gunther angle that closed the show. Other than that, the Punk and Cody beginning really felt flat, and it felt very lazily put together. That's not the way I would have started this feud off at all. There was very little energy to what they were doing there. Punk and Cody had no energy. There was no visible buzz or excitement for Cody Rhodes and CM Punk in the main event of SummerSlam for the WWE Championship. As soon as that segment ended, we got just typical SmackDown slop with Jade and Alexa, garbage. We got the situation with Jimmy Uso and Royce Keys, who gives a shit. Bloodline calls out Solo Sikoa, Finn Balor and Tama Tonga. Bro, this show felt 3 hours, and it was only 2 hours, and they still couldn't fit everything they needed to into this show. I guess they're still getting adjusted to running a 2-hour SmackDown. SmackDown sucks. SmackDown is just terrible. We'll see what happens on Monday. Apparently, the Bloodline is going to be on Monday. Solo's going to be on Monday. Roman will be on Monday. Brock Lesnar will be on Monday. CM Punk is now firmly on Friday. He's not going to be on Monday. So hopefully they come out swinging for the fences next week. It is the go-home show before Saturday night's main event. Hopefully something happens next week to build some level of interest. Something. But it looks like we are on the way. Right now, SummerSlam looks like this. Cody, Punk officially announced. Graphic and all. WWE title, main event to SummerSlam. Cody and Punk. Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, which The build has been, after this week in Rollins' promo and the fact that Reigns wasn't there, they took a step back, several steps back, actually, with Rollins' promo, which puts Chicago to sleep. Rollins, Reigns, Punk, Cody, Io, Liv, I don't care. Charlotte and Jade is on its way to being announced. Brock Lesnar and Obafemi, Hell in a Cell. And then it looks like, by all accounts, we're going to get Gunther and Nick Aldis in a match one-on-one. So it's Cody, Punk, Reigns, Rollins, Charlotte, Jade, Liv, Io, Brock, Oba, Gunther, Nick Aldis. That's 6 matches. They got 3 weeks to go, and we need at least another 8 matches, I would say. And we got the 6-man tag. I would say Royce Keys, LA Knight, and Solo Sikoa versus Jacob Fatu and the Usos. That's 7 matches. So we need another 7 matches. We could be looking at Baron Corbin versus Trick Williams. We could be looking at Baron Corbin, Trick Williams, and Carmelo Hayes. Or add Ricky Saints to that. Maybe make it a fatal 4-way. That could be 8 matches. I don't know. What else do we make a match? Do we get Enzo and Cass coming back at Saturday night's main event, going after the tag team titles? I don't know. What do the Vision do? What does Braun Breaker do? How else do we flesh out this SummerSlam card? You tell me. I don't know. All I know is this creative team is fucking garbage, man. Rhea, Gable Penta, that's 8. Yes, we'll find out who is the number 1 contender for the IC title. It should be Gable. Gable and Penta, let's do it. That'll be, to me, that'll be the more interesting of everything else outside Cody and CM Punk. Yeah. I don't think Rhea's going to be back. Bailey Lyra, I could see that. 9. That'll be 9. Yeah, I don't think Rhea's going to be back. I think Rhea is legitimately injured, and I think it's bad. Otherwise, she would have been back already. I don't know. Triple H got his work cut out for him. Triple H definitely has his work cut out for him. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about done with the review portion of the show. Thank you very much for all of your support here tonight. You guys killed it. I really appreciate it. It is now time to get to the Super Chat portion of this. We have 793 likes. Another 200 likes would really put tonight over the top, man. I'd love to see another 200 likes. If you guys are in the live stream chat, have not hit the thumbs up, let's try for 1,000 likes. That's the goal. No question. We got 2,100 people in here. I know there are 200 people in this live stream that are watching that have not hit the thumbs up. So hit that thumbs up. If you're not going to donate, if you're not going to Super Chat, which you don't have to, it's not mandatory, hit the thumbs up. Leave a comment. All that stuff goes a long way. Follow me on social media at JD from NY206, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Cameo. Hit that subscribe button down below. Turn on the bell for all notifications. Tonight we are sponsored by Blue Chew. BlueChew.com. Code JD at checkout. Blue Chew Gold is what we're talking about. Make sure you guys sign up at BlueChew.com. Use that code JD at checkout. When you buy 2 months of Blue Chew Gold, you're going to get the 3rd month for free using that code JD. And on top of that, when you use that code JD, you're going to get 10% off your first purchase and free shipping. That's what I call the gold standard. Blue Chew Gold. I want to thank them for sponsoring the show tonight right here on Off the Scripts. You guys know what to do there. Let's get to the wheel. We got a lot of names to add to the wheel. Where's my keyboard? We're going to add you guys. Actually, I have to add. Let me see. I got to add everybody to the wheel now. Can you guys see me? I think you guys can see me. We're gonna play some music. I got to add you guys to the wheel. You know, I don't have a producer over here. I do everything myself. So we got to look. We got to look at the activity tonight. Let me refresh. Let me refresh YouTube. Let's go to the Super Chats. All right, we got, let's see. Let's scroll through here. All right, we got MGM Ballin MGM Ballin's on the list. He's on the wheel, so let's see. MGM Ballin. He gets added to the wheel. He gets added to the wheel twice. Okay. Everybody's getting added twice. Tone VC's already on the wheel too, so he's getting added twice. Street Fighter, he gets added twice. Street Fighter 88. He's getting added twice. There you go. We get, let's see. Meta, 3791. He gets added. Okay. We got Tanmay. My guy Tanmay over here. Look at this fucking guy. My guy Tanmay is the longest tenured member in the VIP club. Luca. We got Luca Blight 69. Luca gets 2 spots. Billy, I got you, brother. I'm just going through order here, bro. I got you. Soma BT. I see you, Billy. I got Billy here with a double spot on the wheel. Billy. I'm just going to put Billy Bomb. Billy Bomb twice on the wheel. We got Nate TV, 24. Twice. We got RX Dalen. Tone VC got another 2. Look at this guy. Tone VC's got a good shot. Tone VC has a great shot of winning. The Mother Lover, 1776. Michael Krause. Michael gets 2 spots. We got Captain Solo with another 2. Captain Solo's got a good shot of winning this one, too. He's on here quite a few times because he had a $100 bomb, I believe, on Wednesday. So Captain Solo gets 2 more, which I think puts him at most on the wheel. Justin Toner, here's another one. Justin's on the wheel, too. My God, Tony Brown. Look at this fucking guy. Tony Brown. He gets 2 spots, my guy, Tony Brown. We got Deathlock Podcast got 2. We got, this one's, the Hawaiian. The Hawaiian Hammer. 808. The Hawaiian Hammer. He wants a shot. He's got... You know, the Hawaiian Hammer's got 20, so he's on there 4 times. The Hawaiian Hammer got 4 because he donated 20, which is 2, and then everybody else gets 2. Well, he's on there 6 times. Hawaiian Hammer. Hawaiian Hammer's making a push. Did he come in again? Hawaiian Hammer comes in with 2 more. So he's got 8. Hawaiian Hammer's got 8. 9. Hawaiian Hammer's got 9, bro. Staying off Code Podcast. Staying off Code Podcast has got 2. We got SRH 712. SRH 712. SRH 712's got 2 of them. Okay. We got the Hawaiian Hammer, brother. You may end up winning this. Chad, I don't know. The Hawaiian Hammer he might end up winning this, bro. The Hawaiian Hammer. Garrett Smith has one. And he gets there twice. Don Stoney's already on there, so he gets 2 more. Billy has another one. Another one for Garrett Smith. All right, that's it. I'm gonna need a bigger fucking wheel here, bro. Holy shit! All right, I think we got them all. Let me now. I gotta shuffle. Them. We're gonna shuffle them a couple of times. All right, let me lower the music. All right, you guys ready? I don't have a drum roll. I'm not cool like Solomon, who has a drum roll. All right, here we go. I think what I need to do here, because what we did is we added so many more names. So I have to get I got to get the updated thing here. Hold on. Okay. Let's put the music back on. I got to update the wheel. I got to update the wheel. I think I may have... How do I do this here? I got to update the wheel. Bear with me, chat. Hold on. We're going to update the wheel. I got to share this, right? Shared. Share. Continue. Theme, yes. Visibility. Link copy to clipboard. Okay. So now I got to update. I got to update it in OBS. How do I do that? I may have to remove this. I may have to remove this browser. Hold on. Remove. Add a browser source. Create new. There you go. It's the updated wheel. That's the updated wheel. That's the updated wheel, chat. All right, are we ready? Are we ready to spin the wheel? I'm not clicking anything. All right, here we go. Here we go. Where's the browser? There you go. Okay. This is it. Who is it? Who is it going to land on? Who's it going to land on? Tone VC! Tone VC! Oh my goodness! Holy shit! Tone VC got the victory, man. He pulled it out. Captain Solo and the Hawaiian Hammer. They had most of the wheel. And Tone VC, man. We got to give Tone VC.
I drank a beer. I drank another beer. 3 beers. 4 beers.
Oh, no.
5 beers.
Oh,
no. 6 beers. 7 beers. 8 beers. 9 beers. And a Bloody Mary.
Tone VC, look at this guy, man. Oh, my goodness. He pulled it out. I thought it was going to be the Hawaiian Hammer. Oh, man. Tone, all you got to do, brother, is DM me. My DMs are open on Twitter. DM me your shipping address. I will get these things out to you on Monday. I will not be doing much of anything this weekend, and I got to get this share situation rectified. So Monday morning, I am going to get this out to you right in the mail. I'm going to take care of everything. I'm going to get you a beer mug, and please let me know if you want the white hat or I have a multicolored hat. It's like fire colors. Instead of the white, I got that. Let me know which one. You know what? I'll send you both. I'll send you both. Don't even worry about it. I'm going to give you both hats, and I'm going to do the mug. So you got the hats, and then you got the mug coming to you. That's what's coming to you. Thank you guys very much. We'll do another one on Monday. I got all this merchandise downstairs that I'm just sitting on. I want to give it away. I want to just get it to people, and I want to restock with some brand new merch for 2026, and we'll do that. But that was it, man. Tone VC pulled out. He pulled out. What is this one? Yeah. He pulled out the victory. Pulled out the victory, man. Tone VC. Now let's read these super chats. Thank you guys for participating, man. I had a good time with that. That was fun. Michael Krause with a $2 super chat. Tap room is open. How you know? Let's go. Yeah. How you know? Captain Solo, next time, brother. I thought it was, I swear to God, I thought it was going to be you or the Hawaiian Hammer, man. You guys had a lot of spots on the wheel. Captain Solo had like fucking at least 15 spots on the wheel, at least. Joey Taylor with $2 super chat. JD, you like RVD versus Jeff Hardy from SummerSlam 01? Sure. The Burning Hammer has to finish his story, man. We're not going to stop until the Burning Hammer. Oh, the Hawaiian Hammer. The Burning Hammer. The fucking wrestling move. The Hawaiian Hammer. We're not going to stop until the Hawaiian Hammer finishes the story, bro. Joey Taylor, thank you, brother. Caden with a $1.99, thank you. Fast Eddie with a $4.99. JD, I went to Beach Break Live an hour from where the event was. The Omega MJF ending had the crowd confused. We all thought MJF was going to defeat Omega. Bro, the AEW sickos were more toxic this week than any time this year. Apparently, you can't make fun of, or you can't criticize the company for going one way or another. You can't do it. And also, JD, I got my ticket for TNA Bound for Glory in October in Tampa. Couldn't pass up seeing Amazing Red get inducted into the TNA Hall of Fame. OTS for life, brother. That's a good ticket, brother. That's a good ticket. Should be a good show. House of Glory, September 25th, Chicago. And then we are streaming on YouTube for High Intensity, August 7th. Make sure you guys are there. You can listen to me and Jason on commentary, man. I would love to see the Sound Off family and the OTS family up in that motherfucker, man. All in the comments, all in the live stream chat. Oh, we'll let you know. We'll let you know. Captain Solo has now demoted me to Evolve, huh? We need a JD soundtrack. Sell it. Chicago 4 MBK. Hey, JD Punk Cody promo was boring. Not good. No, there was no energy to it. Soapwater Backwash with $5 Super Chat, calling Trick's belt the Swiffer belt. It covers more surface than any other regular duster, and it cleans with more precision than WWE Creative. I want to. Thank you, Backwash. I appreciate that. But yes, it does look like a feather duster for sure. Monday chat, we'll do another wheel. This time there'll be lesser names. And there'll be more opportunity for one of you guys. I mean, this wheel was loaded. This wheel was loaded from Monday. So I calculated everybody this morning. I woke up and this is the first thing I did. Fucking put names in a wheel. Just to get ready for the stream tonight. Monday will be easy. Monday, we'll do one Tuesday. We'll do one Wednesday. Now, actually, we'll do... we're not going to do them Tuesday. We'll do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But if you want to donate on Tuesday, you will be added to the Wednesday wheel. Michelle with a $2 Super Chat. I'd rather see Cody Punk versus Seth Roman, but oh well. You would rather see Cody and Punk versus Seth Roman? What do they have to do with each other? Fast Daddy with a $4.99. I lost my shit when I saw Bishop Dyer. Good to have him back. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. My guy, Baron Corbin's back. Luca Blight with a 15 months. Bad joke I heard today. A 69 is a great time. A 6.9 would be, if not for the period in between them. A 6.9 would be, if not... I get it. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, that's not good, Luca. Thank you for 15 months, brother. Street Fighter with a $5 Super Chat. Filing a missing person report for the women's WWE champion. I couldn't tell you. Captain Solo with a $5 Super Chat. National Treasure versus the Ring General. Take my money. You know, I'm in on this match, too. I'm looking forward to it. If they make that official, I'm in. I've been wanting to see Nick Aldis wrestle for a while. MGM Bowling with a $9.99. Hopefully, Cody turns heel next Saturday, because right now, the only reason I'm letting my friends drag me to this is to see Brunson. Also, hope they do right by Corbin this time around. I hope so. I don't think Cody turns heel Saturday. I think there'll be some tension. Can they coexist? Captain Solo with a 2. Baron Corbin deserves much success. He's fucking great. I hope so, man. I hope so. Tone VC with a 10. Thank you, brother. Street Fighter with a 10. Say less JD. Thank you, brother. Meta, $9.99. Let's get it. Fire emoji. Thank you, Meta. Tan May with a $14.99. Leaves me a cool man emoji. Luca with a 10. How you know, says Luca. Soma BT with a 10. Sign me up, bro. Billy Bomb with a 10. Fire emoji. The doofus son-in-law in Triple H. Yeah. Nate TV with a $10 super chat. SmackDown was boring even with Punk. Yep. Punk's promo and Cody's interaction was kind of dull. I don't know. RX Dalen with a 999. Got to keep the energy up. Thank you, Dalen. Tone VC with a 10. Why not? He says. The Mother Lover with a 999. I hope Cody turns heel before SummerSlam, but I doubt it. Triple H is too busy on Sesame Street to do anything that bold. Oh my gosh. Everything's great. Michael Krause with a 10. How you know? All gas, no brakes with it. Yeah. How you know? Captain Solo with a 10. Brother, how you know? I know. Justin Turner with a 10. I'm really enjoying the content on Patreon. Glad to be a member, JD. If you need more proof how great Kendall Gray is, she got a good TV match out of Natty on NXT this week. Praying for JR. Thanks, JD. Natty needs... Natty doesn't have good TV matches anymore. I mean, Natty's great. It's just the creative for her is garbage. And Kendall Gray's my favorite female in the whole division. Tony Brown with a 999. Alexa Bliss is still my sexy ass favorite. Thank you, Tony Brown. On the main roster, it's still Stephanie and Blake Monroe. Death Lock Podcast with a 999. One in on the wheel. Shout out to my boy Carlos from Texas. Garrett Smith with a new membership. Thank you, Garrett. The Hawaiian Hammer with a 20. Can't stand WWE anymore, but I love watching your hot takes with another 20. JD, let them donkeys know, my brother. I always do, man. I always do. Not today, Jay, with the 46 months. JD, I got a question. Why would AW ruin Hangman's return by announcing it on social media? And also, they put him on Collision. What are we doing? I don't know, bro. I don't know. They're all acting like that's like some fucking earth-shattering moment. They're making moves because they need to create interest in the television show because they're going to YouTube. They need to show that they're putting on their best foot forward. My guy Nick LoPiccolo has been telling you how it's going to be for months now, yet nobody listened. Survivor with a 15 months since Baron Corbin is back. Does that mean future reunion of the War Dogs sometime down the road? Keep up the awesome work, JD. No. Now, right now, they're on different brands. I'm not really hoping for a War or a War Dogs. I can't see it. I can't see it. No. I can't see anything with the War Dogs, no. Sylvester Dog with a $5 super chat. JD, if it wasn't for your content, I would stop watching wrestling completely because it's so boring. We have a Cody and CM Punk feud, and I feel nothing because it's being done for the wrong reasons, bro. It's being done for the wrong reasons. It's being done mainly because they have tickets to sell. It's not being done because this is the natural progression of way things are supposed to be. The Hawaiian Hammer with a $20 super chat. We still in here, my boy. Keep spitting the truth. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you being here, man. Hawaiian Hammer, JD, let them know. With a $10 super chat. Staying off code podcast with a $9.99. I can see Yachty being this generation's Slick, managing other wrestlers. And speaking of Slick, why isn't he in the Hall of Fame? I have no idea. I'm not ready to see Yachty with anybody else. I think he is primarily with Trick. I think he stays with Trick right now. Let's kind of ease him into the whole managerial thing. If he wants more, if he excels, I'll be happy to say he did a good job. He's doing a good job. You know, during WrestleMania season, he got caught in that whole celebrity nonsense with McAfee and fucking Jelly Roll. It's like, what the fuck are we doing? But as he's on his own with Trick, he's actually been a lot more tolerable. SRH with a $19.99. Hey, JD, been away super chats for a bit, but I'm back. Punk Cody should be great. Cody needs to turn heel. No faith in the build. However, Fingers crossed. Thank you for all the content. Always makes my week. OTS for life. Thank you. That means a lot. Really means a lot, SRH. The Hawaiian Hammer with a $10 super chat. JD's the real MVP, just saying. Garrett Smith with a $9.99, no message. Don Stoney with a 10. Shout out to Don Tony Wrestling Soup, Spitball Media, and as fucking always, RIP Kevin Castle. Stoney, thank you, brother. Thank you for always being here, my man. Billy with a 10. OTS family for life. Thank you, Billy. Garrett with a 9.99. Let's go. Tone VC with another 10. Hawaiian Hammer with another 10. If I win or not, it goes to the real MVP, JD. Thank you, brother. Then he gives another 10 and says, Tone VC. Captain Solo with a 2. I was robbed, says Captain Solo. Like Sammy. Tone, if you have to sign up for Twitter, don't even bother, bro. Just email me. My email is on my YouTube. Email me, Instagram. My DMs are open on Instagram. Let me know who you are, please, if you're on Instagram. TikTok. I'm on all of them. Just let me know who you are. Let me know where you're going to reach out to me. My email's on YouTube. You can find it in the About Me section. Or if you're on Instagram or any of those other platforms. My messages are open over there, too. Crazy Fists with a 10. My dad was diagnosed with colon cancer in 24. He is in remission last spring, but the cancer came back last September. He has liver cancer now. He is still fighting. Crazy Fists. I'm very sorry to hear that, man. I'm very sorry to hear that. I hate hearing that. I hate that word. We here are praying for you and your father. Hopefully he can fight this. I'm very sorry, man. If you need anything from us, you let us know, man. We got a great community here. You're not alone in any of this at all. Thoughts and prayers with you, brother. Email would be easiest. Just click the email section in the About Me Tone and email me. Just let me know who you are and send me your address, your full name and address, and I'll send that out to you Monday. Crazy Fist, we're here for you, brother. Thank you for sharing that. Joker with $1.99. JD, are you and Baron Corbin cool now? Yeah, he was at the House of Glory show. One of the nicest guys I've had the pleasure of talking to for a little bit. We talked coffee. We talked sports. He's really down to earth. Just a cool dude. The Hawaiian Hammer coming in with another $10. This is for the chat. JD been saying what we all are thinking. And Sylvester Dog with a $2 super chat. JD, what are your top 5 Alter Bridge albums in order? Ooh. I'd probably say... this is tough, man. I'd probably go Fortress, Blackbird. I'd probably go... the latest one, the self-titled. I'd probably go... Pawns and Kings. And I'd probably go... I want to say Last Hero. It's tough. They're all good. My least favorite is Dying Light. I didn't like the sound on the album. That's all we got for you guys. Thank you very much. Tone, thank you for the support. You'll get your stuff on Monday. Everybody else for participating. You guys are fucking awesome. You guys are legitimately the lifeblood. You guys are the bloodline of what we do here. You guys are great. We'll do another wheel on Monday. We got mugs and hats to give away. I want to get them in the right hands. So thank you guys very much. Follow me on social media at JD from NY206, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Cameo. Hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell for notifications. Go check out all the content on the channel. Plenty of it. I might have some more content for you this weekend. And it's Pokemon Go Fest. I got to get me some Mega Mewtwo's. That's what I'll be doing tomorrow. Anyway, guys, thank you very much. I will see you back here on Monday live for Raw. See you guys later.